What are some not fun facts? Newborn harp seals have 10 days before they are abandoned by their mother. They need to learn how to swim before the ice melts so that they won't drown. The legendary science fiction author Isaac Asimov died of AIDS. He caught it through a blood transfusion before they knew to screen for it. Part of his will was that the cause of his death not be revealed for 10 years. He died in 1992, when AIDS was still very much stigmatized. He didn't want his family to have to contend with allegations while they grieved. Asimov was a forward-thinking guy, and reasoned that the stigma around AIDS would likely have died down by 2002. He was right. Whiskey distiller Jack Daniel couldn't remember his safe combination, and kicked the safe in frustration. Got an infection in his toe that killed him. Shoebill mothers will only raise one chick. So when 2 eggs are laid, the mother will leave the nest to let them hatch. When those eggs hatch, one is always aggressive and violent, and the other chick is always the timid and sensitive one. The violent one immediately rushes out of the egg to assault the timid one on sight. When the mother comes back to see the aftermath, the timid one limps to its mother for comfort and protection. The mother then takes her time beating the timid one to death with her bill, until it's nothing but a mangled lump of meat and bones, and raises the aggressive chick. I saw this in a Netflix documentary on the animals of Africa. David Attenborough actually had to manifest into corporeal form, after the end of that particular scene, to console the viewer, and remind us that nature can be scary as sometimes. Edit, words N. Edit 2, for those asking the name of the doc, it was called Africa, and was made by BBC, back in 2013. I just found out an hour ago that it's no longer on Netflix. https://www.radio-times.com/news/on-demand/2019-11-hyphen-watch-stream-netflix. Edit 3. Don't know why I'm using Roman numerals. They don't always kill the weak one by beating it, sometimes they just ignore it, and let it die of starvation or dehydration. Which is actually what ends up happening in the documentary scene I mentioned. https://YouTube. As one commenter pointed out, the beating usually happens if the weaker one is injured or is born with physical disabilities. From an older comment of mine that fits this question. The Challenger astronauts didn't die when the shuttle exploded. The stack actually just broke apart under aerodynamic stress, and the explosion you thought you saw was just the expanding cloud of hydrogen from the external tank burning. The forces involved in the breakup were very survivable. The crew cabin was left intact after it separated from the rest of the orbiter, and may not have depressurized. There's evidence to suggest some or all of them were conscious at least part of the way down, if not the entire time. And photography of the disaster shows the cabin falling without spinning in a nose-down attitude, meaning no excessive forces to knock them out. The impact with the ocean was what actually killed them. It took 2 minutes and 45 seconds from breakup to impact. It's possible that some or all of them were conscious and aware the whole time. If you're attacked by a bear, it won't necessarily try to kill you like other predators would. It just starts eating. There are most likely people that are stranded at sea or in the desert right now that will probably never be found. If you're going to be murdered, chances are very good you've already met your killer. There is a whale that has been searching for a mate for the last 5 years. It has been wholly unsuccessful because its voice is a different frequency than other whales. So much so that whales run from it. Demodex mites live in the pores of your skin and eat your dead skin cells and oils. They also climb out at night and have on your face. Worst part, you're not even invited. The optimal height to hang someone is between 3 to 5 meters. The point of hanging isn't to suffocate the victim, it's to break their neck. Any less than the rope will strangle them to death, and any more they have a chance of being decapitated. That scene at the end of Sherlock Holmes, spoiler, where Lord Blackwood falls off London Bridge and gets hanged by a chain would actually have ripped his head clean off. Edit. Spelling. Male dolphins have been observed to gang rape females, kill dolphin babies that are not their own so their mums are available again, and for absolutely no reason other than entertainment brutalize porpoise young. Cysticercosis is when a tapeworm manages to lodge itself inside your brain causing big cysts to form in your head causing headaches and seizures. Banana republics were coined in the book Cabbages and Kings, about small countries based around single exports that were taken advantage of by large corporations. That company taking advantage of them for the book rebranded, and is now called Chiquita.